get the show started!
In today's video, Alex Pereira posts intense sparring footage, Curtis Blaydes fires back at Jon Jones, Khabib Nurmagomedov previews Charles Oliveira vs Makhachev, Dan Hardy slams the UFC for booking Nate Diaz vs Khamzat Chimaev, and Miesha Tate shoots down talk of retirement after recent loss. After just 3 octagon wins, including a first-round knockout of Sean Strickland at UFC 276, Alex Pereira is next in line to fight the middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya. The Brazilian has started training camp for the biggest fight in his MMA career, and in the latest training video posted to his social media, Pereira went pretty hard with his training partner. Check out the footage. Curtis Blaydes is currently in line for a #1 contender fight in the UFC heavyweight division after beating Tom Aspinall. Blaydes recently drew the ire of Jon Jones after he claimed that Jones doesn't have one-punch power. Jones didn't take these comments too kindly and fired back at Blaydes by tweeting, "Jon doesn't have one-punch knockout power or 5-round championship experience, that's why he'll lose to Stipe. Bro, you literally sound ridiculous. Focus on your fight this weekend, Tiny. You've been rooting against me for years now. I see you. Hating on me won't propel you into being a champion. Less hate, more work." Now Blaydes responded to Jones during an interview on the MMA Hour by saying, "I don't feel like I said anything super disrespectful or super aggressive. It's just maybe he had a few too many drinks that night. I don't know. He called me tiny. I'm like, bruh, you know I'm not tiny. I don't know what that was about. If they hit me up to fight Jon, I'd take that fight." It has been recently announced that Islam Makhachev vs Charles Oliveira will go down at UFC 280 in Abu Dhabi, and the fight is for the vacant UFC lightweight championship. Speaking to the Mike Finch show, former UFC champion Khabib Nurmagomedov weighed in on the matchup and explained why this fight is not happening in Brazil as Oliveira wanted. Here's the clip. You can watch the full interview on the Mike Finch show's YouTube channel. Link can be found in the video description below.
Who cares what he wants, you know? And he cannot make decision. Islam cannot make decision, you know? We just fighters, you know? Islam signed with UFC and we have to listen to UFC. Same thing with Charles Oliveira. We don't choose location. UFC send us location, we fly. Doesn't matter. If they tell us, okay, go to Brazil, we're gonna go Brazil, no problem. But Abu Dhabi is like, it's our territory, brother. I think he understand this, and he tried to a little bit like avoid, you know. But now
it didn't work.
It is what it is, you know. And we have like 90 days before the fight. 90 days. Today is 22nd July, 22nd October. We're gonna fight, and this for me, like fan of MMA, is like most exciting fight of this year right now. 11 win streak versus 10 win streak. I don't think ever UFC make like this, like two crazy win streak versus win streak. You know, it's like 11 versus 12 win streak. It's supposed to be like me versus Tony Ferguson, but it's never happened. Now it's like Islam versus Charles. This is like a dream fight. Dream fight.
.37-year-old Nate Diaz and in-form Khamzat Chimaev are set to fight as the headline act of UFC 279 on September 10th in Sin City, but fans were quick to write off Nate's chances. UFC fighter turned commentator Dan Hardy is also not happy with the lopsided Nate Diaz vs Khamzat Chimaev matchup set for Las Vegas in September. Hardy slammed the organization and called the fight an assassination attempt against Diaz. Hardy said this on Monday's MMA Hour. "It feels like we're getting to the point where someone should start thinking about pressing charges. It doesn't feel like a fair fight. It feels like a very, very cruel thing to do to someone that is a legitimate legend. Because they've spoken out against the organization, they're going to get executed live on TV. That's kind of how it feels, and it makes me feel uncomfortable to think that's the way it's going to go down. I hope, desperately hope, that Nate at least comes through it all right, but after watching what Khamzat did to Rhys McKee and John Phillips, yes, of course, Nate's got good jiu-jitsu, but there comes a point where jiu-jitsu is nullified by good wrestling. I think he gets nullified, and I think he gets beaten up horrendously from the top position. I think it's going to be uncomfortable to watch, and I think it's going to leave the UFC in a very, very bad light." Since returning to the UFC following her first retirement, Miesha Tate has gone 1-2, which includes a lopsided decision defeat at the hands of Ketlen Vieira and Lauren Murphy. Some have called for the 35-year-old to walk away, but Miesha does not agree with this idea. During a recent interview on SiriusXM with Ryan McKinnell, Tate shot down talk of retirement and opened up on her plan to find a sports psychologist ahead of her next Octagon appearance. Here's the clip.
I'm in a very great point in my life. Not like chapter one. Chapter one, it was kind of toxic and I was in a lot of turmoil and it was like that was my outlet and it was also my identity. That's none of those things for me anymore. So as I continue to evolve and life is great. It's very cush. I live a wonderful life. I have everything that I need. I don't need to fight. I just want to. And I want to do better than I did this time. So I'm not going to give up on it. But this is a whole new challenge. Like I just need to get my mindset a little bit more gritty, a little bit more grind, a little bit more like gotta have it, you know, not just there to have fun. Like I gotta have it, and I just don't feel like I hit the nail on the head with that this time. I need just a little time to kind of like regroup and see like where I want to go from it. And as soon as I get like a good sports psychologist and start to like maybe unravel or figure out how to channel, I think I'll have more idea. Like, I don't know how long that takes. It might be something really quick. It might be a really simple fix. Like I said, the performance, my physical ability, the shape that I'm in, the way that I train, the skill set that I have, it's all there. I just need to time it and put it in the right place at the right time and in the fight. And so it might be a quick fix and it might take some time. I really have no idea.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMA-memes.com. In third place is a meme posted by user DeSorto. Second place goes to Monkey. And the number 1 voted meme was posted by a user named StrongBro. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.